Let's quickly run through our headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaches Churchandpur by road from Imphal International Airport, lays foundation stone of multiple development projects. And Centre stands for people of Manipur, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi while assuring to restore peace in the state. Hello and good afternoon. You've tuned into Pm-Istv English News. This is Darlung Shankaling giving you the news in brief. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived at Imphal International Airport today. The Prime Minister was accorded a warm welcome by a team led by Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla and Chief Secretary Punit Kumar Goyal upon his arrival at the airport. Soon after, he left the airport for Churchandpur by road and he was warmly welcomed by the local populace, including students and IDPs. While addressing the public gathering at Peace Ground in Churchandpur district headquarters, Prime Minister Narendra Modi asserted that the centre stands for the people of Manipur and relentless efforts have been made to restore peace in the region. For the past 11 years, his government is trying to bring peace and progress in northeastern states of India. After reaching in Churchandpur, he said he met the IDPs and learned about their wishes and challenges. The state was hit by unfortunate events where several people died and thousands got displaced. Now the people truly wish for peace, and considering the plight of the people, the centre is working on restoring normalcy in the state. Moreover, dialogue between the two communities has begun, and he assured that soon the state will witness peace and normalcy. Prime Minister Modi has laid the foundation stones for 14 major initiatives worth Rupees 7,300 crore, including the Manipur Urban Roads and Drainage Project, Rupees 3,647 crore, the Manipur Infotech Development Project, Rupees 550 crore, super specialty health care facilities in remote districts, working women's hostels at 9 locations, and upgrades to 120 schools across 16 districts. Other projects in the foundation stone package include a multi-purpose indoor stadium at Khuman Lampak, expansion of the polo ground, and major road upgrades under Bharat Mala Pariyojana. The Prime Minister is scheduled to inaugurate 17 projects worth Rupees 1,200 crore at Imphal.
साथियों, मणिपुर की ये धरती, ये क्षेत्र आशा और उम्मीद की भूमि है, लेकिन दुर्भाग्य से हिंसा ने इस शानदार इलाके को अपनी चपेट में ले लिया था। थोड़ी देर पहले मैं उन प्रभावित लोगों से मिला हूं जो कैंप्स में रह रहे हैं। उनसे बातचीत के बाद मैं कह सकता हूं कि उम्मीद और विश्वास की नई सुबह मणिपुर में दस्तक दे रही है। साथियों, किसी भी स्थान पर विकास के लिए शांति की स्थापना बहुत जरूरी है। बीते 11 वर्षों में नॉर्थ ईस्ट में दशकों से चल रहे अनेक विवाद, अनेक संघर्ष समाप्त हुए हैं। लोगों ने शांति का रास्ता चुना है, विकास को प्राथमिकता दी है। मुझे संतोष है कि हाल ही में हिल्स और वैली में अलग अलग ग्रुप्स के साथ समझौतों के लिए बातचीत की शुरुआत हुई है। ये भारत सरकार के उन प्रयासों का हिस्सा है जिसमें संवाद, सम्मान और आपसी समझ को महत्व देते हुए शांति की स्थापना के लिए काम किया जा रहा है। मैं सभी संगठनों से अपील करूंगा कि शांति के रास्ते पर आगे बढ़कर अपने सपनों को पूरा करें, अपने बच्चों के भविष्य को सुनिश्चित करें। और मैं आज आपको वादा करता हूं मैं आपके साथ हूं। भारत सरकार आपके साथ है, मणिपुर के लोगों के साथ है। साथियों, मणिपुर में जिंदगी को फिर से पटरी पर लाने के लिए भारत सरकार हर संभव प्रयास कर रही है। जो बेघर हो गए ऐसे परिवारों के लिए 7,000 नए घर बनाने के लिए हमारी सरकार मदद दे रही है।
Meanwhile, large number of people has arrived at Kangla to attend the program where the Prime Minister will address in a short while. Security forces can be seen conducting thorough checking on the visitors. Security measures have been heightened in the Imphal city to avoid any unwanted incident. Mention may be made that the Imphal West District Administration has issued a strict list of ban items at the venue, citing safety and security concerns. According to the officials' notice, items such as handbags, briefcases, papers, cameras, transistors, digital diaries, arms, binoculars, food items, water bottles, cigarettes, lighters, helmets, remote car keys, umbrellas, black handkerchiefs, black flags, sharp objects, intoxicants and chewing tobacco products will not be allowed inside the function site. On the other hand, Prime Minister Narendra Modi landed at Lengpui Airport at 9:10 a.m. earlier today. He inaugurated an 8,070 crore rupees Bairabi Sairang broad gauge railway line, which will link a landlocked Mizoram with the rest of the country by rail, an official said. However, due to adverse weather conditions, he could not proceed to land at Thampui helipad. As a result, the inauguration of the Bairabi Sairang railway line was conducted via video conference from the airport. Prime Minister flagged off the first Rajdhani Express train between Aizawl and Delhi, two others Trans-Aizawl Guwahati and Aizawl Kolkata, apart from inaugurating the new railway line. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also laid the foundation stones for over rupees 9,000 crore multiple projects, including the 45-kilometer Aizawl bypass road, 30 TMTPA gas bottling plant and several road projects across the state. During his address, Prime Minister Narendra Modi called this as a historic day for Mizoram and said the new railway will change the lives of the people in the state by improving connectivity and bringing new opportunities. He also said Northeast is becoming major hub for startups and added that around 4,500 startups and 25 incubators are operating in the region. Meanwhile, after Qualcomm called shutdown from 1 a.m. today to boycott Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Manipur, normal life has been affected in the state. Major markets and shops were seen shut and passenger vehicles have stayed off the road. Security forces are on high alert to prevent any untoward incident in the state. The boycott called by several organizations in connection with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Manipur has also affected Thoubal district. Markets remain closed, schools and colleges were closed and passenger service vehicles stayed off the road. District police and central forces were deployed at various locations along the national highway passing through the district as part of security measures. Shifting our focus to other updates now. After a wild fox entered the residence of one Yengkhom Rupachandra at Laipun Loknung, Kakching Lamkhai, it was safely rescued and handed over to Range Forest Officer H. Sundar. The forest officer officials then placed the rescue animals at Manipur Zoological Garden. A loaded truck got trapped in landslide at Sisaima village in Nagaland along National Highway 2 in Dimapur on 11 September. Fortunately, the driver and the handyman were rescued on time by the villagers. Speaking to media persons, Assistant General Secretary of Manipur Drivers Association, KH Sangit Chandra, informed that under the aegis of Northeast Federation of Trade Union, affiliated associations of MDA are working together to retrieve the truck. Machineries from 45 Assam Rifles, PWD Department of Nagaland and MDA are being utilized to clear debris from the landslide. MDA has appealed to the drivers to approach the volunteers working in the area in case of accident or emergency.
Ngarang September gi tang taramathoi numidang gi pung mapandaina taramuk taba matam sida Imphalom dagi chalaga Koima Lanthoi Haraga T Sheshema village highway area sida ngarang nung chubuna maram oidana landslide tawrpadagi truck ama nansin khre hairiba mafam asi akoi hojik sengdokpagi thabak kanna tawjari hairiba mafam asi ngasi maksi loisangani haibagi thajabasu leijai aduga loina gari chinga lakpa matamda koi ngasagi sport yorko matamda koi Manipur Driver Association na amadi siga seminariba organization singna koina matam chupada koi gi member sing amadi machinery sing koi mafam asida lay koigi nuksiraba driver sing na draka lairagasu koigi member sing da unabiu haibo hamje haijage.
Now an update from None district. A local person was bitten by a venomous snake at Awangkhul, None district, after which he was rushed to the unit hospital of Assam Rifles. The snake bite victim was identified as Reuben, age 27 years, resident of Awangkhul. The individual was provided required medical treatment by Assam Rifles, and after stabilizing his condition, he was discharged. The timely treatment reinforced Assam Rifles' roles as a dependable pillar of humanitarian support in a remote and underserved region. Also from Tamenglong district, Tamenglong Forest Division, under the aegis of raising and accelerating MSME RAMP scheme, launched a 3-day capacity building training program on ecotourism at Tamenglong headquarters. The launching training program was attended by DFO Tamenglong Karibam Hitler, Range Forest Officer Joel Gangmai, Kundrakpam Johnson and A. Prameshwar, among others. Sangbun Lui Gonmai, who completed MSc in Geoinformatics and Diploma in Tourism, spoke as a resource person during the training program. A total of 27 trainees took part in this training program. The program is aimed at boosting the ecotourism sector in the Tamenglong district. It may be mentioned that the Tamenglong district is blessed with various natural beauties such as Bunning Meadows, Tharon Cave, Kupanglang Cave, Namkaulong Kaikau Arai Bat Cave, Barak Waterfalls, Chuilan Riangang Dailong Biodiversity Heritage Site, etc. Shifting our focus to some national and international updates now. In Karnataka, the death toll has reached 9, while over 18 others were injured after a goods-laden truck lost control and rammed into the crowd participating in a Ganesh idol immersion in Hassan district last evening. Hassan Superintendent of Police Mohammad Sujitha MS said the incident occurred on National Highway 373 when the truck was trying to avoid a bike that was coming from the opposite direction on the road. He said the driver was also injured in the mishap and has been taken into custody. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah expressed grief over the mishap and announced an ex gratia of ₹5 lakh to the victims' families. And Nepal President Ramchandra Podal has dissolved the House of Representatives, the lower house of the Federal Parliament, at the recommendation of newly appointed interim Prime Minister Sushila Karki, and announced fresh parliamentary elections for the 21st of March next year. Former Chief Justice Sushila Karki took the oath as Prime Minister of the interim government of Nepal last night, becoming the first woman to lead the country. President Podal administered the oath of office to Sushila Karki at the Presidential Palace in the ceremony in Kathmandu. Vice President Rambaran Yadav and several other dignitaries were present on the occasion. The swearing-in ceremony came after a Himalayan nation witnessed deathly violence by the Gen Z demonstrators over the past few days, triggered by a government ban on major social media platforms and anger over corruption. The deadly clashes claimed the lives of several people and also led to the resignation of KP Sharma Oli as Nepal's Prime Minister. After intensive discussions over the past 3 days and formal talks at the Presidential Palace, Sheetal Niwas, it was decided yesterday to appoint former Chief Justice Sushila Karki as the head of an interim government. Sushila Karki is also the country's first female Chief Justice and was widely praised for her integrity. Well, those are the updates we have this afternoon. Before we close the news, giving you the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaches Churchandpur by road. From Imphal International Airport, lays foundation stone of multiple development projects. And Centre stands for people of Manipur, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi while assuring to restore peace in the state. Thank you for watching Istv English News. Stay tuned at 4 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye for now.